All right, well, this got interesting this afternoon. That broke mid-afternoon. How about this question? Do key leaders want the Republican Party to move on? Some leaders of the Republican National Committee are now circulating a draft resolution, and it says in part, quote, "The Republican National Committee hereby declares President Trump as our presumptive 2024 nominee." Now, the committee will vote on that resolution next week. Here's how Nikki Haley's campaign is responding to that. Quote, "Who cares what the RNC says? We'll let millions of Republican voters across the country decide who should be our party's nominee, not a bunch of Washington insiders." Mailman, former Trump White House attorney, director of the Independent Women's Law Center. Come on in. Hello, May. What do you make of this? Basically, party leadership potentially next week saying, you know what, he's the guy.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen. So this is a David Bossie proposed resolution, and David
explain
Bossie
who David Bossie
is a Trump longtime staffer. I mean, one of the early, like if you were to say the first 5 people. So he's proposed this. They're going to think about it. They'll vote on it. There's been a lot of pushback already. And frankly, you know, David Bossie is not stupid. It's not a bad idea for the Republican Party to consolidate. But I think the way that the Republican Party does consolidate is not this, right? The way that it happens is Nikki Haley, other candidates before her have to test out whether they can go against Trump. And if they can't, then they should suspend their campaign and either support him or not.
Are you of the view that this race is over, May?
So I am. I'm a realist.
Okay.
Nikki Haley might think South Carolina is in play, but for anyone who's been to South Carolina, the people there they don't support her like they support Trump. They don't hate her, but they don't love her.
So I just wanted to get May's take real quick, but around the table real quick on this proposal, she basically, you heard May, good move, bad move, go for it.
I think it's a bad move.
Bad move, okay. Real quick.
Consolidate behind Trump. That's
this way?
And like May said, the way matters. I think let him fight it out at the ballot box. Republicans are always going to do that, and but consolidate behind Trump.
You've guaranteed she stays in the race now. You've made it harder for her to get out because of this.
I mean, making him the nominee, it also just shines a light on the fact that 50% of Republicans don't want him, and he is presumptively their nominee already. Everybody's looking at this the wrong way. He's losing these primaries in a lot of ways. If he was an incumbent president right now and he was only getting 50% of the vote, they'd be looking for a new candidate.
Now I feel bad for cutting you off because I gave you
sorry.
all time. So go for it.
Look, I was just going to say simply, Nikki Haley is probably going to get out within the next 2 weeks. There's already chatter among some of her donors, some of whom I know, that there isn't a path. When the money starts to dry up, the candidate is faced with the harsh reality that I cannot continue.
Hey, May, Donald Trump, rather, if we could pop up the statement that he made, basically trying to cut off the money to Nikki Haley. He said, quote, "Anybody that makes a contribution to Bird Brain," his nickname for her, "from this moment forth will be permanently barred from the MAGA camp. We don't want them and will not accept them." What's going on here?
Yeah, I mean, this is obviously not helpful if Trump wants people who are sort of on the fence, who either might not vote or haven't traditionally voted Republican. Whacking Nikki Haley is probably not his best move. And that's why I say David Bossie is not stupid. It is wise to try and end this primary and to have him stop beating up on Nikki Haley. But he's not going to do it until the primary is over.
Thank you for watching, and make sure you go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.